What if the most dangerous expense of the year isn't a bill, but a decision? Welcome to my podcast, The Salary Disappearing Act. January 31st doesn't look dramatic, no warning signs, no alarms, just a soft notification. Salary credited. Yet this single day quietly holds more power over your year than any festival sale, vacation plan, or unexpected emergency. It is the day your money listens to you for the first time and decides whether it will obey you or slowly slip away. This podcast, The Salary Disappearing Act, the most expensive day of the year, exists because salary don't vanish by accident. They disappear by design, through habits we never question and choices we delay. By saying next month. The moment money enters your account, it is already looking for instructions. And whatever instructions you give on that very first day sets the financial tone for the months that follow. This is not about cutting joy or killing celebrations. It's about understanding leverage. When savings and investments happen after expenses, they rarely happen at all. But when they happen before life touches your salary, something powerful is created, a buffer, a sense of control, a future that doesn't feel fragile. So, before we go any further, pause with this thought. If your year were decided in one day, what would your current habits pass the test? Because this podcast isn't here to tell you how to earn more, it's here to help you stop losing what you already have, starting with the day that matters the most. Starting with the day one, the 48-hour window. What to do when salary credited pings your phone? Your salary just hit your account, the notification pings. Your heart skips. For the first time this month, you feel rich. And then what happens next? You open Amazon, you scroll Myntra, you book a table at that restaurant you've been wanting to try. By evening, rupees 12,000 is gone. By mid month, you are eating 2-minute noodles. And by days 27, you are texting friends asking to borrow rupees 500 for groceries. Does this sound familiar? Because it's not just your story, it's the story of 82% of Indians earning between 30,000 and 1 lakh a month. They get paid, feel temporarily wealthy, and then slowly, silently, their bank balance shrinks until they are counting coins again. But here's what nobody tells you: the first 48 hours after your salary credits are not a time to celebrate with shopping. They are a time to make one single decision that will change everything else that follow for the entire month. And that decision takes exactly 5 minutes to implement. Let me tell you about Priya, a 28-year-old who works in a corporate office in Bangalore, earning rupees 55,000 a month. For 3 years, she lived exactly like this cycle: salary credited on the first, impulse shopping on the second, constant stress on the 15th onwards. She was struck. Then one day, her accountant father told her something that changed it all. He said, Priya, money is like water. If you leave the tap open and hope you will use it wisely, the water just keep flowing out. But if you build a dam first, you control the flow. That same day, literally the day after she got her next salary, Priya did something different. She opened her bank app and set an automatic transfer to a mutual fund SIP of rupees 10,000. Just like that. It was deducted on the first before she even saw, and suddenly she had rupees 45,000 to work instead of rupees 55,000. And here's the psychological magic. Her mind automatically adjusted. She didn't feel poor. Instead, she felt like she's been actually earning rupees 45,000 all along. She spent within that number, and at the month end, she still had saving left. But more importantly, and this is the crucial part, she already invested rupees 10,000 without any willpower, without any struggle, without any guilt that comes with saying no to yourself. Think about it this way: your willpower is a muscle, and every time you say no to yourself, no to that shopping spree, no to that coffee shop, no to eating out, you're exhausting that muscle. By the middle of the month, that muscle is tired. By the end of the month, it's dead. That's why by the 25th, you are making terrible financial decisions. But what if you don't have to use willpower at all? What if the decision was already made for you on day one before your brain even had a chance to argue? That's automation. That's the 48-hour window. Within 48 hours of your salary crediting, you need to set up three things. First, automate your SIP, whether it's rupees 3,000 or 10,000, depending on your salary. Set it to deduct on the 1st or 5th of every month. Second, create a document, just a simple Google sheet or even a piece of paper listing your fixed expenses, your rent, your EMI, your utilities, your groceries. Write the real number down, not guesses, real numbers. This takes 15 minutes, but it grounds you in reality. Third, commit to checking your balance only on 5th, 15th, and 25th of the month. Not every day, not every hour. Three times. This prevents the dopamine hit of seeing money that makes you want to spend it. Here's my advice to you, and I mean this with all my heart. The 48-hour window is your real reset button. Every single month, you get one. Use it the moment your salary credit, before you do anything else, before you check Instagram, before you think about what to buy, before you call your friends to go out, open your banking app, set up that SIP, make it automatic. Because here's the truth that took me years to understand: the rich don't earn more, they just spend less by making the hard decisions once instead of making the easy decisions 30 times a month. Priya told me something last month that stuck with me. She said, in the first 3 months, I didn't feel any different. I still felt broke. But in the month four, I looked at my investment account and saw 40,000 sitting there. And that's when it clicked. I wasn't actually broke, I was building. That 40,000 is now 1,20,000 1 year later. And she didn't earn more. She just protected her future self by making one decision in the first 48 hours. Your homework this week, when your salary credits, and that's within just 2 days, take 20 minutes. Open your mutual fund app, set up that SIP, write down your real expenses. That's it. By next week, you won't feel any different. But by next year, you feel like completely different person, and that person will be grateful to the version of you who made the decision in the 48-hour window. Well, this is our first podcast, and we'll go through the day two in our next podcast, which is the emergency fund reality check.